Hey guys, this is Cap with Nerdy Show and Bleeding Cool. I'm on the floor of E3. I'm here with John from Harmonix, and we're going to talk about Fantasia.
Yeah, we will be in a second.
Yeah. Now, I played this game last year. You may have heard me talk about it in our podcast. No one knew what the hell I was talking about. It sounded really theoretical, hypothetical, very strange gameplay, as Brandon here is experiencing firsthand. Now, John, how'd you guys go about conceptualizing such an amorphous style of gameplay as this?
It was kind of the best part of that process. That we had a meeting a long time ago. It was like, hey, want to make a Fantasia game? We were like, yes, absolutely. And then we all were like, we signed the deal. It's like, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to, oh my God, what have we done? So we spent a long time, but we knew that the things we wanted to touch on were music and motion in gameplay, right? And color and sound. So like, that's what Fantasia is. It's not just one thing. It's not just Sorcerer's Apprentice. It's not just Chernobog. It's this world where there's little interstitial episodes. And so we thought the best way to approach it is to make sure you feel like you are in control of the music, like you are the power of the Sorcerer's Apprentice, which is like the most aspirational part of that movie. And then beyond that, making sure it feels like what Walt Disney wanted, which is like this updated, constantly evolving thing. So there's Peter Gabriel in your eyes, there's MIA, there's classical music in it. It's a pantheon, and when you actually play it, you get to remix all that stuff together and have real control, which is kind of the ultimate thing for us, right? It's not just performance like in Rock Band or Dance Central, but actual creation of music, which is cool.
Actually, like, remixing like well-known songs like Queen and Peter Gabriel and all that, like, you guys go in a lot of different directions. I assume that the technology behind it is rather complex, but I don't even really know how to phrase the question except like, how? How did you do this? How did you arrange this?
Yeah, so we worked with a lot of really great, we have a lot of great composers inside of Harmonix. We worked with some good remix artists outside of Harmonix who are basically creating, simultaneously running amazing separate audio tracks. Because you don't just remix and say, oh, I want to play techno now I want to play classical, now I want to play rock. You say, oh, I want to play the bass line from the techno song and the vocals from rock and the violins from classical, and you're actually kind of weaving this tapestry of music in real time. So we're running all those stems at the same time, and you're basically playing and making your song as you play the game. So it's not like a weird digital audio workstation. You're having fun and playing video games, so then at the end of it, there's like this unique creation you're making.
You explore worlds in this game. Yep. There's more than just the music screen. Who's responsible for designing that? Was that Harmonix?
Yeah, so we worked with Disney. They obviously, it's their game at the heart of it. It's a Disney franchise, but we worked with them. Right now, he's playing through a level in the capsule, which is sort of this outer space, monkey in space cosmonaut kind of thing. And we have the neighborhood, which is the city. We have the forest, which is a sort of trippy world. But looking at Fantasia, we wanted to have, again, these episodic divisions of, we want to have like a clean break where different art styles and different animation styles can all play together. So yeah, you explore them in what we call discovery gameplay, and we have Harmonix art designers and concept artists making, and video game designers making these weird interactions where you're making bacon and steak dance inside of a subway car. Like it's weird in a good way, but it's super weird.
From what I've seen so far, last year to this year, Fantasia is definitely weird in a good way. Personally, I think it's like one of the major selling points for the Xbox One. It really showcases the power of the new Kinect, like nothing else I've seen so far, which is really cool. Tell me, what's the future for Harmonix? I know you guys had a successful Kickstarter recently.
Yep. So, we're making Dance Central Spotlight for Xbox One also, which is another, the next generation of our motion tracking tech. Fantasia, which is a great expressive game. We have a mobile game called Record Run that came out on iOS and Android a couple weeks ago. And then we have Amplitude, which got funded, and that's already 4 games that we have out and running right now. We have some other stuff in the Skunk Works happening right now, some bigger things down the road, but we're making a lot of things. And that's really fun to be making a lot of things that are all musically based, have some great motion games in there as well. And we have, the best team in the world at Harmonix making awesome music and motion gameplay. I know, it's cool. It's a good time to be making games.
Harmonix, as always, leading the way in music-based gameplay. So excited for Fantasia. Well, if you guys want to check out more of our coverage, we got more videos, we got daily podcasts at the show. It's all at nerdyshow.com/E3 2014 or on nerdyshow.com and Bleeding Cool.